I mean, I probably had done, I don't remember exactly, maybe 15, 20 deals before I ever got my license. When I got my license, my respect for realtors went sky high. I realized, like, holy cow, like, they do a lot of work. Like, there's a lot of
Right.
paperwork, there's a lot of phone calls you got to deal with, and, you know, whether it's title commitments and ordering surveys, make sure that the buyer's appraisal got ordered on time, and all this jazz. Um, but it's very surprising that realtors, and it's the same thing. A realtor owns a job. Their job is to go out there and help buyers and sellers buy or sell their house, sell houses. That's their job. But just like a normal not normal, but just like an American in traditional corporate America, that they can go years and then they realize, like, I haven't really built anything for myself. I haven't built any wealth or any passive income. Same thing for the realtor. Now the difference for the realtor is it's 100% commission. So the moment they stop that active activity, their income stops too. Um, so unfortunately, they have a job that they can work really hard at. They can make a lot of money, and over 10, 20 years, and also in a very competitive environment now with big tech, like really trying to take commissions. If they wanted to retire, I realized, like, they own nothing. Like, they could sell their lockboxes and Supras, which, if we can all be honest, those will be obsolete in 5 or 10 years anyway. There'll be some app, or Elon Musk will come up with something to streamline that.
Right, right.
So, but they own nothing. And almost every realtor says yes to, I would like to invest. But the two things that stop them are education. They just don't know how. And then two, they don't have enough money, or so they think, which really just rolls around back to education, because you don't necessarily have to have a lot of money. I flipped for houses in college. I had no money.
Yeah.
Actually, I had less than no money because I had a credit card, because it's easy to get a credit card in college
Yeah,
too,
yeah,
even
yeah.
though you didn't have a
Yeah.
job.
A
So
Discover
it's just
card.
the education. So that's when we created Invested Agents. Let's just teach them. Like, it's very simple. You don't have to go out and be Grant Cardone and buy these huge apartment complexes and raise billions of dollars. You can literally buy one house a year for 5 or 10 years, and you're a millionaire. You're a multimillionaire. All you have to do is let your tenants pay them off. Just one house a year, and they don't have to be the greatest house. You don't even have to get the best deal. You could pay. Now, I say this with caution. I don't do this, but I do know investors that do it. And if you have steady income, it's fine. You could pay full retail in certain markets and certain economic conditions, and over time, you're going to do well. You're going to be all right. You may have to put more money down to make sure it cash flows and all that, but you'll do well. But if you learn how to buy properties the right way at a discount and use some creative strategies, you can gain equity on the purchase, have it cash flow a long time, not necessarily have a lot of money out of your pocket, maybe no money out of pocket, and then start building that wealth. So that's why we created Invested Agents. It was a local event called something else. COVID shut us down. So we're like, hey, what are we going to do? So we started doing online kind of a podcast, and it evolved into Invested Agents, where we can actually have a platform to engage with other folks. And if you're not an agent, really everything we talk about, anyone can do. There's extra things that agents have the ability to do. They have extra tools. That's why anyone that's investing long enough will get licensed, or their spouse or business partner to get the license. It's kind of inevitable. But yeah.
No, that's really that's cool in the sense that you're essentially laying on an additional tool for those agents. To your point, I mean, we become. This is a terrible analogy, but I'll use it. Is I used to always say, and I'm not trying to offend any dentists out there because I love dentists and I need my teeth, but I used to say to people, like, if you want to go have a really good job that makes money, or not, whether it's a good job or not, that's another debate. But go be a dentist. You can make a lot of money, but when you stop doing it, guess what? You stop. Like when you're on vacation, there's no money being made, unless you have a partner
With
or
one
whatever.
exception, though. So the dentist, because I'll draw this comparison: a dentist, a flower shop boutique store owner, a auto mechanic. they can sell their business. Like
Well, that's
there's a
true.
market
Yeah.
formula, X times
Yeah.
their
Yep.
gross
You're right.
sales. A
Yep.
realtor can't do that though.
Yeah.
Like a realtor cannot go and sell their business. Now, if you built a huge mega team or a very niche brokerage like on ultra luxury and you got that, maybe, but
Brand. Right.
98% of realtors, like that's not them. And they
Yeah.
don't really even have the desire to do that. But the fundamental point there is, yeah, once you stop active activity, you lose active money.